guys, it's Meg. What's up? What's poppin'? Welcome to the podcast. Whenever a clock shows 11:11, some of us say 11:11, make a wish. But where does this come from? And that is a great question because no one really knows where it comes from. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to do a little spoiler right in the beginning of the episode. But today is the 11th episode of the season, and it happens to be on 11:11. So I thought it'd be fun to talk about the history of 11:11. And the first source I'm using is thefarmersalmanac.com, and the article is called 11:11, Good Luck and History, which was actually updated when I looked it up May 2nd, 2024. Making a wish at 11:11 is said to be a strong time to set a goal of what you want to manifest in the world. Many numerologists believe November 11th is the luckiest day of the year because it is the 11th day in the 11th month, which means it has potential for wish granting, especially when done at 11:11. Hey, what's up? It's Editing Meg, and I got curious and I wanted to look up to see if 11:11 was known for a spiritual portal or something. And according to Google, it said, and I quote, that on November 11th, there is a 11:11 portal. This mystical alignment is believed to bring forth powerful energies, offering a unique opportunity for spiritual growth, manifestation, and transformation. In angel numbers, which, not to skirt in the first minute, 2 minutes of the podcast, but we actually did a whole podcast on angel numbers. And do you think I wrote that down? I did not. I'm so sorry. So, editing Meg. The angel number episode was from season 6, episode 7. Thank you for that. But 11:11 or 1111 in angel numbers, the ones in this number signify new beginnings. 1111 signals the start of a new journey or that you're already on the right path. If you see this number, maybe as a time, maybe on a license plate, maybe as a house number, maybe just walking about and it's just there, it is said that it is your angels telling you that a good and positive change in your life is coming soon. Some also say that the energy vibration of 11:11 is your angels telling you to work on your self-esteem and that they want you to love yourself and focus on your own impulses and intuition. So I have an angel number book called The Angel Numbers Book by Mystic Michaela, and I wanted to know what this book said 11:11 means, but it actually only went up to 999. But in the beginning section, it has a 3 and 4 digit and same number sequence, and it talks about 11:11, so I'm just going to read a little bit from this. So it says, when you spot a sequence of 111, for example, it means to stop where you are right now. The cardinal number 1 signifies creation in your life in some manner. Perhaps you're in the midst of an important project, relationship, or reboot of your attitude. The number 1 signifies that you are the creator of the universe. Therefore, seeing it repeated is a direct message that right now the universe is taking a quote-unquote screenshot of your life and is about to replicate it for the future. So if you start seeing the 4-digit sequence 1111 or 1111, if you start seeing the 4-digit sequence 1111 or 1111, it means the same thing, but with a bit more urgency. When you see a 4th digit in a same number sequence, think of it as an exclamation mark that your angels are sending you to move on this message fast. This website also said that November 11th is a one-of-a-kind date because it is the only day that has all 4 digits the same. Because there is no... What were they saying? I don't know. I was kind of confused by this. Maybe editing Meg will come in and try to clarify, but apparently there's only... because there's no, yes, you can have February 2nd, 22nd, but that's just 222. That's not 2222. And there is no 11111. Oh, there's Jesus Christ. There is no, 3333, because there's a 0 before the 3. You know what I mean? There's only 3 digit for some. Actually, no, there is no 333. There's only 30 or 31 days in a month. What am I talking about? Wow. Anyways, this Farmer's Almanac also said the history behind 11/11, November 11th, is Veterans Day, right? Hold on. I always confuse Veterans Day with Memorial Day and Labor Day. What does it say in the history part? Oh, yeah. The importance of November 11th is known as Veterans Day in the U.S., where we honor military veterans. And November 11th is also observed as Remembrance Day in most countries. In Britain and Commonwealth countries and in countries in Europe, it is common to observe 2 minutes of silence at 11 o'clock in the morning, the date and time of World War I armistice in 1918. Don't you just love when I completely ignore a statement that I made and continue on like we all know what I'm talking about? Because guess what? I don't even know what I'm talking about. But it is the 1918 armistice. I think that's how you say it. Basically, that is just an agreement. So this was the agreement or truce that ended World War I. So that is some literal history, not like the spirituality of it. Another source I use is dictionary.com, which actually comes from Slang Dictionary, because that's a site on dictionary.com. We actually did a whole podcast on slang too, and I did not write that down either because I'm horrible at researching apparently at the end of this season. For those of you that are curious, the slang episode was from season 9, episode 6. And this was actually a suggestion from a listener. So if you ever have a podcast idea you want me to talk about, you can DM me on Instagram at heyguysitsmeg_podcast. But this website said, the definition of 1111 is, and I quote, if it's 1111, make a wish. Some people believe 1111 is a magic number of lucky time of day. It is good for making a wish or reaching cosmic enlightenment. The origins of the myth is unknown, but it draws on numerology, which believes that numbers can have a special influence on our life. And then it also said, who uses 1111? And it said it's used by mystics and romantics among us. Beliefs include 1111 has transcendent power, but other times just as a little bit of whimsical wish-making. I did not know this, but this is also Slang Dictionary. But apparently, some Snapchat users, of the younger generation, it said, will use 1111 as a verb for reaching out to a love interest. Social media users use 1111 to indicate they are making a wish, and sometimes people list out loved ones with 1111 because the number serves as a talisman. But do you think I stopped there? No, because I kind of want to make this episode 11 minutes and 11 seconds long because I also think that'd be really cool. So I need to keep talking. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. But when I searched 1111 history, there's a new feature on Google. I don't know how new it is, but it gives you an AI overview. And so I used that to our advantage. So this is the Google AI overview. It said that 1111 is a lucky time or a sign from the universe. And then it gave 5 different ways that 1111 is being used. So the first one is divine guidance. 1111 is a sign of divine guidance, a connection to the universe, and a realization of being guided by a higher power. Number 2, synchronicity. Numerology considers 1111 as a significant moment in time, an example of synchronicity and a favorable sign. And synchronicity, I kind of do a podcast episode because I think it'd be cool, but it's basically seeing signs and coincidences. I don't know if that's the right way. Maybe Ed and Meg can come in to explain that better. According to Google AI, it said, and I quote, synchronicity is the idea that seemingly unrelated events happen in a way that is significant to you, and that these events are connected to your thoughts, feelings, and dreams. Is the belief that there is a connection between the inner world and the outer world, and that the universe is trying to communicate with you. Number 3, good luck. Repeated numbers bring good luck, and that making a wish at 1111 increases the likelihood of it coming true. Number 4, spiritual influence. A sign of spiritual influence and a message from angels to stay on the right path. And number 5, new beginnings. Considered a powerful and creative number that represents new beginnings, leadership, and spirituality. But what about you guys? Have you heard of 1111? I have. I'm always like, oop, 1111, make a wish. Oh, I missed 1111. It's 11:14 right now when I'm recording. Dang, I was recording during 1111. There's so many 1111s. Is that a sign that I'm on the right path? Please. But what about you? Do you believe in 1111? Have you been wishing on 11s? Or do you think it's just something dumb and superstitious that people believe in? Let me know. So the next time your clock turns 11:11 and someone yells, make a wish, just know we've been doing it for a long time. No one really knows how long. It has some meaning to some people and some meaning it doesn't. But there will always be some type of message behind the numbers 1111. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of Hey Guys, It's Meg. You can follow Hey Guys, It's Meg _podcast on Instagram for updates and good times. Come back next Monday at 9 a.m. where I'm pretty sure we're going to talk about some origins of popular food because they're not always where we think they're from. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out, Girl Scouts.